What's up? Welcome. Thank you for clicking on the video. I thought we would watch another Nux video. If you watched my last one today, I decided to switch up what I'm gonna do. I decided to watch the Ethan Klein is suing the crap out of Hassan Denims and all of them. So I figured I would watch that because that's probably hilarious. Also, I wanted to do a little bit of an intro today. Um, and because of this video, I wanted to make it completely clear that I do, in fact, have permission from Nux or whoever has control of Nux's email to watch these videos, even though they're mostly just watch alongs. So, anybody that thinks that he can get me, oh. Uh, let's see. What else do I got here? I do not condone violence or hate of any kind. I want to make that completely clear. Do not hate on them. If you happen to watch this video, and don't go hating on anybody. Um, you are allowed to hate at me. Go right ahead. Throw some shit down in the comments. Knock your socks off. I do not care. Um, but I do want to make it perfectly clear to you. I do not hate anyone for any superficial reason, like the color of their skin, what religion they have. No, no, no. If I hate you, it's because you're a little motherfucker. It has nothing to do with your skin tone or anything else. It's because you are a little shit. That is why I don't like you. All right? That is completely it. It's not because somebody else was an asshole and now I don't like you. No, it's because you specifically were a fucking shit. That is why I don't like you. It's that simple with me. Until you're a fucking shit, I got no problem with you. That's the way my system works. You good, I'm good. But like I said, I actually do hate people that deserve it. Like specific people. So if you want to dish it out of me. If it makes you feel better, knock your socks off. And that is my notes for an intro. And with that, let's get right into this video. Damn it. After we do a batch sell, because we always on that grind set, boys. Yo, yo. We on that grind set. We on that grind. What song did I just parody? Oh, who knows? Anybody? 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 We on that grind set. We on that grind. Nah, you guys are never gonna get it. Like,
Legal repercussions, reciprocal trauma. This is what I love. I support it, and I am having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for asking. So currently, Hassan and his goobers are all getting sued, and we're going to talk about Officer Samuel Hyde, who is currently hot on his trail, ready to arrest that man. So first, I want to show you a few times that he defamed me, and why my lawsuit against Hassan is actually, let's just say, something I've been looking into for entertainment purposes. Okay, let's just say it's been entertaining. So I want to show you some of the evidence, some of the footage, and then we're gonna get into Ethan Klein suing his goobers. So this is a good time. It's a good time to be a Nux fan, that's for sure. It's a good time to
oh,
hate
it's
Hassan
always a
Piker.
good
It's a
time
good
to be a
time
Nux
to not
fan.
like terrorists. Thanks for the 25 subs, Corpus Delecti.
Hide their identities. A lot of them come from like marginalized backgrounds. Right?
I even made myself some popcorn to make fun of this man's downfall.
Right? And now you got like fucking lolicon Nazi VTubers.
So he's talking about me. This is slander. I am not a lolicon. I am not a Nazi. In fact, I am quite the opposite of both of those.
Like every fandom, no matter how gay, no matter how queer, no matter how like marginalized it might be initially, ultimately always will have these fucking neo-Nazis show up to it and fuck up the bag for everybody else.
That's me fucking up the bag for other VTubers.
Like, it's crazy. On the one hand, you got like Iron Mouse, and then on the other hand, you have these like fucking lolicon VTubers who are...
That's him referring to me again. That's more slander.
Just insane.
That's
I saw a tweet about this.
And I have people in my chat already saying maybe he's not talking about you. You absolute buffoon.
I saw a tweet about this on my timeline. It also went viral. It was
What's the tweet?
The fucking dude, the dude that's always complaining about me being like, Hassan is 700% done now.
That's where we're up to, baby. He's catching up. All right, now we know he's talking about me.
Saying that he wants to sue me for slander for calling him a pedophile.
Yes, absolutely. Bro, you slandered me in the worst possible way.
Only to discover that a slander case would open him up to discovery.
First of all, that's not true. A slander case would not open.
You know what the biggest problem is with doing that? He makes so much money off of it. He can't do it. I know why he can't do it. It's because he's making so much money off of these dumbasses. Sorry. Back to the video.
Open me up to discovery. And second of all, I don't give a shit about discovery. However, you know why he mentions that?
And I feel like his hard drives would be so criminal that...
Slanders me again. He doubles down. He is implying that I have child porn on my hard drive. That's what he's implying here. He cannot stop.
He might actually go and face criminal repercussions in the aftermath.
Not facing criminal repercussions, bro.
Aftermath of said situation,
right.
You know? But someone basically was quote retweeting it, being like, how the fuck are you, how are people seriously, oh, here it is. I can't take any VTubers.
And there he is. Look at that beautiful blue bastard. So yes,
yeah,
he's absolutely talking about me. But don't worry, that's not the only time he called me a pedophile.
And what I find really funny is like this person.
And it's me. It's me, the blue Jew. Look how blue and Jewy is.
VTuber guy.
Lolly VTuber guy.
Okay, who is constantly making videos about me. That's like a super, like Israel bricked this dude's brain. Very, very unwell individual.
Unwell.
He goes, there's no evidence this happened. And then this person.
By the way, I was right. Holy shit, I didn't even think about this, but I was right. Because it turns out Hassan was not... Okay, so context. Hassan claims that he was held up at the airport for extra questioning because he's pro-Palestine or whatever. That was his claim. I said this didn't happen. I was proven correct. And the real reason why he was stopped in the airport was because he was rejected by Global Entry for supporting terrorist organizations. And he still tried to enter through Global Entry, and they obviously refused him because he was rejected. That's why they asked him questions at the airport, and it was for like 10 minutes, not 2 hours. So I was proven completely correct.
Person responds, we can debate whether his recounting of the incident is credible, but the government admits he was taken aside for extra scrutiny.
Because he was rejected by the Homeland Security.
He says Hassan claims ICE detained him. This says they asked the guy that supports multiple U.S. designated terrorist organizations a few extra questions.
True.
To me, when someone is released, it suggests at one point they were not free to go.
Yeah, everyone at the airport is not free to go until they're asked questions at the airport. That's, the airport experience.
Yep.
He's like, look at the Department of Homeland Security statement.
Apparently you didn't.
It says it right there. Why are you trying to debate this? Okay.
And this is the real reason why I wanted to show this to you.
Which I said, Derek, you are arguing with an Israel dick rider who watches the pornographic anime of children.
That is a lie. That is slander, brother. That is fucking slander. Insanity. And yes, that is him talking to a journalist. So I can absolutely prove damages to my reputation for something like this. Here's the next one.
Watched drawn children's animated pornography.
I didn't do that. This is fucking crazy.
Okay.
He is once again calling me a pedophile on his stream.
And has shown to other content creators drawn children's animated pornography.
No, I didn't.
Feel or has spent $10,000 trying to get TTS to say the N-word. Right?
That didn't happen either. I was spending money trying to get streamers to say the N-word, and the N-word was nipple. Okay? Nice try, bro, you fucking slandering piece of shit.
Right? That's your favorite content creator. Someone
Yes,
who
he
defends
is.
Israel and someone who may or may not be a pedophile, right?
May or may not be a pedophile, ladies and gentlemen. That's not slander. That's not slander.
Yes, Nux is my favorite YouTuber. Like, hands down. Not even close.
May or may not. Just like Hassan may or may not have had sex with a child when he went to a Diddy party. He may or may not have sex with a child that was sex trafficked in a brothel in Germany.
Right? Like, you're voluntarily saying, like, that's your
Schrodinger's pedophile.
content creator in this regard.
Bro, remember, this guy needs forensic evidence for victims of the October 7th massacre that the UN said happened. But he's more than happy calling everyone else a pedophile.
And then you're saying the thing that I've done that you consider to be completely unacceptable is like a satirical fucking a shitty attempt at satire that.
So the shitty attempt of satire he's referring to is his bro tips past, where he had comments like, if she's old enough to count, she's old enough to mount. Tell me, Hassan, how much do you need to project today? This is unreal. But don't worry, there's another one.
Bro, my barber's a fan of the Blue VTuber, and he got so pissed when I
That's me.
called him a lolly enjoyer. Bro, go to a different barber, dog. Your barber's a pervert.
That's
Your
right.
barber
Anyone
is
that's a fan of
awesome.
Me is apparently a pervert, according to the largest leftist political streamer. Get ready. It gets worse.
Yeah, you got pedophile hands touching your head.
All right, so this guy just
Whoa.
called that barber a pedophile because he watches me. He watches my content, which makes him a pedophile, apparently. Good shit. Hell yeah, dude. And then he's silent for 10 minutes because he's scared.
What an asshole. What an asshole. I think that's as far as I should go
They're
right
going
now.
to sue him. So I've showed you ample proof that this dude has constantly done this. Literally, ample proof that he keeps calling me a pedophile. And now, suspiciously enough, I have, and here's the proof of damages, endless tweets talking about wanting to kill me. All right, Iran has killed Canadian-American VTuber Nux Taku. I'm not Israeli, but they just hate Jews. 75,000 likes. All right, we got the next one here. Nux Taku, the heat-seeking missile heading towards his location. 5,000 likes. Well, I mean, to be honest, if someone's a pedophile, I don't even blame them. Next, hasn't tweeted since the 12th. We might have gotten him. Maybe he's dead. 113,000 likes. Moving on. Of course, I retweet this just to annoy people. And they don't stop. Hitler has returned. He's so back. Well, he called me a Nazi, remember? All right. Or how about this banger?
Mom, still alive.
All right, another 55,000 likes on people wishing me to die. But the point is, I can absolutely prove damages directly from Hassan's community that are constantly doing this shit. I'm just saying, I can constantly prove it, so I could prove damages. The only thing that is holding me back right now from actually going through with the lawsuit, the only one thing is I have to reveal my identity to sue this guy, and I think he might get his fans to murder me because he supported the fucking execution of 2 Jews in DC, and he couldn't even condemn the Egyptian national that fucking firebombed a group of Jews in Colorado. The only reason is because I'm actually scared for my life, okay? That's the only reason why I'm not going through with it. Yet. I might, but yet. I have the evidence, I have this shit, it's the only reason. So, tangentially, H3H3 made a video. I'm suing these 3 creators. Now, I don't know who he's talking about yet. I didn't watch this video. 0 spoilers. I'm guessing. I don't think it's Hassan. I don't think it's fucking Hassan, man. I really don't. I don't think it's Hassan. Hassan's too rich. I think he's going for Denims, Frogan, and Mike from PA. All right, that's my guess. But anyway, lock in, boys and girls. We got retards to make fun of. Let's fucking go.
Hi there.
Oh, a cinematic masterpiece.
Is Ethan Klein, and my favorite hobby is
No.
spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on lawyers.
See, dude, first of all, isn't destroying money A crime. Wait, no. Wait. No, there's no way. Wait, hold up. Is destroying a $1 American.
The answer is going to be yes, but that wasn't a real dollar bill. You could tell by the color. Um, the ink in real U.S. dollars uh, makes it burn funny. That wasn't a real U.S. dollar.
Bill a crime. Oh no, dude. Yes, it's a crime. No. Oh.
It's all right.
No,
It's
he's
all
gonna
right.
try to cook
It's
him for
fake.
this.
It's
I hope
fake.
It's a fake dollar.
It is.
Today I invite you into my home to share my
He's a good Jew because he's doing it with a 1, not an 100.
favorite pastime
fake.
with you. Join me in creating generational wealth for my attorney.
Base, let's go, dude.
Let me tell you guys a story. About a year and a half ago,
I'm ready.
it's a big
I'm locked in.
conversation called ReactGate. ReactGate
Holy fucking shit, I got actually fucking blue-balled for my life. I got blue-balled for my life. He's suing them for copyright abuse. I was sure he was going for defamation. This is fantastic news. This is huge. He might actually win. I mean, this could have repercussions on the entire YouTube ecosystem, but he actually has a chance. It is so hard to win a defamation lawsuit in the United States. It is so hard. It is brutal. But a copyright law.
And see, that is one of the other reasons why I had my open and said that I took the time to ask for permission. And until he says that he doesn't want me to watch his videos anymore, I'm going to continue to do it. And he can't sue me because I have his permission. And I kept it. I might frame it.
Lawsuit. Oh, land of the brave, home of the pure, land of the free, baby. Oh, when your money's on the line, you could kick some ass in a copyright court.
It was a debate going on in the streaming community
All right, let's
about
go.
what constituted fair use. People like Hassan, XQC, and many of the large Twitch streamers would watch other creators' entire video on their stream. They would
I do that, but I picked select videos for maximum commentary, and I get permission for most of the people that I do react to. I just want to let you know. With full sincerity, I do not steal content at all. It's all fully transformative.
would rarely add sufficient commentary or even
Now, Hassan,
I just absolutely love all of Nux's content, and that's why I try to wait at least multiple days before, like, I even touch it. And there's a couple of them that I wasn't able to wait. Like, I saw it and I was like, oh, I gotta watch that. But, like, only 15 people are watching it, and it takes multiple days for anybody to fucking watch it. So it's not like I'm stealing his content.
on the other hand, he's a fucking little bitch. He just puts shit on and goes to the bathroom.
the video to speak. Most egregiously, they would re-upload the entire VOD to YouTube with the same thumbnail, the same title, so that they could cannibalize traffic from the original video. Here's what Lamino had to say about this phenomenon.
I don't mind people reacting to my videos, but I do mind when they play the entirety of my video. A face cam in the corner or the occasional interruption does nothing to address that issue.
True.
My video is still
He's
being
right.
played from beginning to end in someone else's stream or video. It's neither ethical nor necessary to feature the entirety of someone else's work. Or, you know, they could do the bare minimum and ask for permission.
Or if you actually have something to contribute to the entire situation. Like, for example, when you see me reacting to anything political, or really anything, to be honest, if you look at my videos, they're all super, super transformative. I'm very careful about it. In fact, if you just watch my videos on YouTube, but you don't actually watch my videos on stream, you will know that sometimes I will be reacting to something, I'll start it, and I'll get like 5 minutes in, and I'll be like, yeah, I can't contribute properly, and I just do not continue the video, and I do not actually upload it to YouTube. You will know that if you watch my streams, not just my YouTube videos.
That's also part of the reason why I asked for his permission to watch his videos, because he is so good at dotting his I's and crossing his T's. There's not a whole lot more that I can contribute apart from laughing my ass off and saying, yep, I agree. Yep. Like, the only part that I disagree with him on is his anonymity, which I completely understand. Like, I completely understand why he is a VTube model and not sitting in the corner actually running all of this stuff with his face. he would have probably been shot by now. Like, I love you, Nux, but and honestly, I'm not afraid. So I asked for Nux's permission to watch all of his videos so that you guys can see a face sitting here and agreeing with everything that he says because this man knows his shit.
On kick.com/Nuxanor. I am very careful about this, and Hassan is not. For example, if I ever go to the bathroom, I'll play my own content on loop. I will never put on someone else's content to entertain my chat while I leave. These people have zero morals.
Something that none of the major reaction channels have ever done when they've streamed or re-uploaded my video.
I've been in his stream. He just walks off. He is so full of shit. He doesn't play nothing. He's got his little background music going and he just goes, I'm going to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Alrighty, gamers, I'm back. Like, and then we all like, you didn't wash your hands. Because he goes so quick.
But to answer your question, no, I don't want people to stream or re-upload the entirety of my videos.
Now, understandably, this made a lot of people angry because why should these content thieves, essentially, get more views than the author of the video, which in a lot of cases was happening? I mean, people don't like injustice, and this just, we all see this, and no, it's not right. This debate culminated when XQC, one of the prime suspects, called into my show to debate me, in which case I'm sad to report that I was terribly owned.
So in that regard, do you care at all about like IP or copyright? Or like,
is this when XQC does the worm?
The fact that it's illegal, does that matter? That it might be illegal, does that matter to you?
No.
It doesn't matter.
See, the thing is, I have gotten to love XQC. A lot of people don't like him because they say he's an idiot. They're all wrong. He's a genius. He is a genius. No one understands his genius. And because Hassan cares so much about the Israel-Palestine debate, I have to show you my favorite ever clip from XQC. This is from October 16th, 2023.
In 1978, Israel and Egypt signed the U.S. brokered Camp David Accords. Shortly after that, Israel gave...
Yeah, this is a really bad question, chat. Why don't they just... And this will sound really bad. Why don't they take the whole piece of land...
Right.
Full reset.
All
the same, and just call it like a Landia.
Holy shit, he's so smart.
It's just land. Like, fuck it. And just everybody wins.
Yeah, just take the entire Middle East, just take it away from everybody, redivide it, rename it all Landia. The end. Zero drama, zero conflict. He solved the entire Israel-Palestine debate. Server reset.
Yeah.
You could almost taste his genius. Oh my god.
Part of the peace treaty. At the time, this was hugely controversial.
Everybody lives in it, and it's whatever.
It's whatever. Problem solved.
Yeah, genius.
All this drama, all this fighting, all this drama and fighting. Those fools just take the land, system reset, Landia.
No, it's just one thing.
It's just one thing.
If it keeps pushing up and down, but
it would solve all the wars. Israel, Palestine, factory reset, Landia, zero issues.
Okay.
Oh my
and
god.
He triples down on this like 17 times. So yeah, anyway, he is the greatest political streamer, and I will stand by this every single time.
He's
and all the XQC
something.
haters, y'all could fuck yourselves.
Well,
more importantly, we need to see about how Hassan's orbit is getting sued, and they're going to be in court. And I really want to see Denims in front of a judge talking about why it is important that she denies that women got raped in Israel on October 7th.
Well, if flat out doesn't, because...
But that's fair.
Watch me full screen cam, do the fucking worm, and watch your
Do
prime,
that.
Then watch your
Do it
content.
for a week. Do a week of no reaction content and see how many fucking
There
views
he
you get.
is! There he is! Look at him!
Okay, sure.
Yeah! That's my guy. That's my favorite political streamer. Yeah.
I mean, that's content, man. It's original content, dude.
The ultimate debate, bro. He hit him with the worm. Oh, why didn't I think of that first?
Hey,
I kid you, see, but
that's
he
my
is
goat.
not the one I'm suing. Despite my criticism, he's not a malicious infringer. But the
I completely agree, by the way.
ones I am
I
suing,
just think he's kind of a goober.
you'll see, are much, much worse. Now, ironically, after this debate and in the wake of this large conversation, the problem seems to have only gotten worse. You have people like Hassan Piker paving the way of fair use with what's
Super copyright. Oh, God. Wait. He's going to sue everyone that reacted to his content nuke. Oh, my God.
known as chair reacts, when Hassan gets up to go to the bathroom or to eat or to talk to his mom or to do whatever, disappears for an extended period of time and leaves the video playing for his chair. Mr. Chair, they call
Yeah, that is, by the way, absolutely copyright infringement.
it.
Yeah, see, that's not cool.
That includes you. Yeah, but dude, you're so adorable. You know that? You're absolutely fucking hilarious. Right? Remember how we was talking about cannibalizing views and all that, and using the same title, using the same thumbnail, cannibalizing views, that whole thing, not really reacting, just letting it play when you walk around. So this is his content nuke. As you can see, it's an hour and 40 minutes long. It's titled Content Nuke Hassan Piker. As you can see, this is my reaction to it. It is 2 hours and 40 minutes long. I added a full hour of commentary and extra content. It's a different thumbnail, and it's a different title. It is not cannibalizing. It is transformative content in every possible way. Sorry, bro.
People to leave the area around the main airport and
Dude, this guy just, I need to pee, and he leaves. He leaves and he lets it keep playing.
Sana then starts.
Yeah, look at him. Look at him just walk away.
Yeah, see, that shit's not cool. Like, I had to go during the video before, and I'm not gonna sit here and try and edit 2 fucking videos together because I ain't got that kind of skill. I'm sorry, guys. So I just hit pause, said I'm going to the bathroom, and I went to the fucking bathroom. Like, jeez. Like, I mean, at least like Nux throws some videos on, throws at least like he doesn't really throw video on, but he has music playing, and then we got the chat for us to talk. Like, why do you got to play the other people's content that you're not following, so you're missing the content? How can you react to the content if you're not listening to the content?
Away.
Like, and I can't just listen to part of Nux's video because he squishes so much content in. Like he just said, like he added an extra hour to Ethan's already hour and a half long fucking video. Like you can't only watch some of a Nux video. You have to watch all of it. Otherwise, you're not getting the full context because he's going to give you the full context.
He plays shit and he just leaves.
Bye.
Fucking ridiculous.
And it was in this setting that I formulated an idea.
This is crazy. This is crazy. He's become a villain. Ethan became a villain. Now, I hate when people abuse copyright.
He looks like a villain right there.
And fuck over these assholes. Oh, God, what a W.
What if I could make a long-form, irresistible piece of content?
Wait. Was this his plan all along? Was this his plan all along? He makes an hour and 40-minute long video knowing that everyone under the sun would react it. That's why he wanted Hassan to react it so badly. He so badly wanted people to react to it just so he could sue them for copyright abuse. Oh my God, this is some Eisen level fucking planning. And I support it. Anything to fuck over a terrorist. That's my opinion. If there's a terrorist, fuck him. That's my ideology. If you have a terrorist, fuck him. That's my ideology.
That I knew that these streamers couldn't resist. They couldn't avoid the temptation of watching it the second it was published.
I don't have an issue with them.
It's not that I wanted these people to steal my video. It's that I knew they would. I knew they would watch the entire video, add little to no commentary, react to it instantly, giving them no time to form an opinion. The trap was set, and it worked even better than I imagined it would. We captured pretty much every large streamer reacting to it in its entirety immediately after it was published. Now, the thing is, there were a few people that went above and beyond to commit copyright infringement.
Damn!
Example, Denim sits here silently with nearly 50,000 live viewers. That's 30 times her regular viewership.
Bro. Tell me he's not suing Asmon. Of course he's not suing Asmon. Asmon also added commentary, just like I did. Absolutely. I added commentary. Asmon added commentary. It's only the assholes that wanted to sit there silently and steal the content because they had nothing to say. Dude, you don't understand. This is a video saying that Hassan Piker supports terrorist organizations. I provided endless content.
I watched it.
And commentary. Same with Asmongold, by the way.
She's working directly with the Snark subreddit moderators to siphon views, and their intentions could...
Oh my God, did they actually admit it? No. Hey everyone, we've seen a lot of comments wanting to watch the nuke without showing support for H3. Several creators have mentioned they're planning to stream their reactions or post reaction videos. Here's a list of creators who supported our sub. either by engaging with us directly or citing our posts with their own critiques of H3. If you're planning to watch along with any of them, we ask you carry the subs rules. This is direct proof that it's a market substitute. See, fair use. I know, I've been copyrighted many, many times. So there are many things you need to prove to make something fair use, especially on YouTube. On YouTube, you need to prove that A, your content is transformative. B, you need to prove that it's a market substitute, that it's not a market substitute of the original. If your content acts as a substitute of the original, and people aren't watching this for your commentary, but they're just watching this so that they can watch the original piece of content, then technically that is not fair use. So you need to A, be transformative, and B, not be a market substitute. This is direct proof that they are using these reactions as a market substitute. Oh my god!
Couldn't be clearer.
Bro activated mirror force. He had it face down and he flipped that shit.
Here's an excerpt from a stickied post from the Snark subreddit. Hey everyone, we've seen a lot of comments about wanting to watch the nuke without showing support for H3. Here's a list of creators who've supported our sub, either by engaging with us directly or citing our post in their critique of H3. Here they're offering these streamers as market substitutes for
He knows the terminology. He's been through this shit. Oh my god!
my work. This is the cardinal sin of copyright infringement. The Snark subreddit has been a frequent and persistent infringer. That's how I knew when this video came out, the Snarkers were going to encourage, promote, and push streamers to commit copyright infringement. I should thank the Snarkers, actually. Because of their predictability, they acted like double agents for us, incriminating their favorite streamers and serving them up on a golden platter.
Oh my god, dude, I hate to be fucking Denims right now. Imagine being Denims. Someone who, A, is a whore. It must suck to be a whore. B, denies when women get raped, despite the fact that she is a leftist. All right, that must suck. It must suck to be a pro-woman creator that just is constantly denying when women get raped. All right, that's two. Must suck to be that. 3, sued. That must suck as well. That must definitely suck. Absolutely. And D, be retarded.
So, thank you, Snark.
Whores do be sucking.
It's one thing for a subreddit to admit it's engaging in copyright infringement. But how do you get the streamers themselves to admit that they're stealing content?
Oh, shit.
Well, guys.
What, dude. Hold up. I am so excited about this. Oh my god. They fucked around and they're finding out. This is everything I've ever wanted.
Oh god.
If you enjoyed not giving any views to that terrible video.
Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. She just, what an, dude, I told you she was retarded.
No.
I told you, man. All right, the whore, that was proven.
She did it.
We all knew she was a whore. She sells OnlyFans shit. All right. Denying rape, there's endless evidence of that. All right, we have that too. But she proved retarded. She managed to prove retarded. She incriminated herself. She straight up admitted that she's doing it to be a market substitute. Oh my god, how are you so retarded?
Follow, subscribe, throw a prime.
This is crazy. I always support what I react to, every time. I mean, unless it's like a hit piece on me, and then I absolutely engage with it in fair use.
If you like the content, if you enjoyed your time here.
It turns out they just do it for you.
Oh my god.
You couldn't cook up a more incriminating statement if you tried.
No, he's right. He's literally, she's gonna get ruined. Oh, this is everything I've ever wanted. Hassan, now's your opportunity to redistribute some wealth. Huh, Hassan? Hassan, you could redistribute a little bit of wealth if you want. I mean, you're quite the communist, aren't you? All of your douchebag circle of fucking twats and bitches, all of these complete and utter assholes, they're gonna need a little bit of distribution of wealth there, my guy.
Yeah.
Denims, the queen of self-owning, you prevail again.
All right, let me show you a clip of Denims. I have to show you this clip. I feel like I've shown it to you multiple times, but I will be showing it to you again. This is why Denims is a demon. Okay, this is why Denims is evil, and why I have zero sympathy for her, and why I fully support this shit. Yeah, I want you to have full context as to why these people are fucking degenerate, evil assholes. All right, so this is crazy. All right, so this is a clip from Denims, okay?
This is a 17-year-old whose family was murdered in front of her, and she was kidnapped for 50 days and continually raped while being in captivity. Nothing to say? Nothing? You're not gonna fucking acknowledge what just happened?
I will acknowledge what just happened. This woman who you claimed was continually raped in captivity did not claim to have been raped.
כל מישהו היה לפחות מישהי או מישהו אחד שחוו אותה מינית,
In that interview, she says that at least half the hostages she spoke to said they were sexually assaulted. At no point did she claim that anything had happened to her, and to my knowledge so far, no hostages have given first-hand accounts of being sexually assaulted in captivity.
Anyway,
here it comes.
Seconds later in the same documentary that she just quoted.
Now I remember thinking,
Trigger warning, by the way.
Now
I don't do trigger warnings usually because I think
Massive,
it's kind of a pussy
massive
shit move.
trigger
But,
warning.
Trigger warning. Pussy shit move. But just telling you in advance.
moment, something, what you thought about is gonna happen. And then I remember I turned around. He was standing with his gun, and the gun was pointed out at me, and he was huffing and breathing heavily, and he had a face like a monster, like a beast, like this. So I stood up and held a blanket, a small blanket, to cover myself, and he came towards me and just pointed the gun really hard at my forehead, screaming at me, take it off, and punching me until I could not hold the towel anymore. And he started touching me, and I resisted, and then he dragged me to the bedroom, and then he forced me to commit a sexual act on him.
No hostages have given first-hand accounts of being sexually assaulted in captivity.
Okay, how can this be in the same video? It's almost like she didn't watch it at all.
Yeah, this is it, or it's malicious. This is the worst thing ever. All right, this is the worst thing. Denim's responded. I will look at Denim's response after this lawsuit video. But yeah, no. So
goody.
You have to understand something.
We'll
Okay?
cover that
These
end of
are
it too.
people that are going live every day and normalizing, condoning, and endorsing terrorist organizations that have caused unimaginable tragedy and suffering to Jews, as well as to Palestinians, as well as to all of America. Okay? You think these pro-Palestine riots and protests and shit and college campuses is good for America? You're fucking retarded. And it's malicious. And you have these people going out day in, day out, supporting fucking terrorist organizations, normalizing them, endorsing this shit. And you wonder why there's so much violence on the far left, bro. You wonder why on the far left, in the American political sphere, there's so much violence. It's because of retards like this that literally go live and fucking normalize it every single day. Yeah, no, I have zero sympathy for her. I am very excited to watch her lose everything in court.
There's one thing about copyright you should know is that you got to register it before you publish to be eligible for statutory damages and attorney's fees, which is the main biting force of a copyright infringement lawsuit. Well, I'm happy to tell you guys now, I, Ethan Klein, have registered Hassan Piker Content Nuke with the United States Library of Congress.
Dude's goated.
Shit.
Dude's fucking goated for this. I don't even know, man. I don't even like Ethan that much, like, politically. I don't agree with his political takes, like, 90% of the time. But holy shit, this is amazing! Oh my god, this is incredible.
Some of you guys out there sweating? Even though
Bro, that's amazing, bro.
theoretically, I could sue a lot more creators and rake in millions of...
Bro, even I'm the only one that didn't steal the title and thumbnail. Look at this. Look at this, bro. All right, so you got Hassan reacting to the content nuke. You got Destiny. Ethan nukes Hassan. All right, that's a different title thumbnail, I guess.
Even though
But everyone else used the same title thumbnail.
I could sue a lot more creators and rake in millions
You
of...
can't sue a lot of these guys. Like, dude, this is a 3-hour React video. This is a 3-hour and 40-minute React video. These are absolutely transformative videos.
dollars. But the purpose of this is not financial gain. People like XQC and Asmongold may have watched the entire thing, but I would never sue them just for doing that. I don't want to chill the reaction community into fear. Actually, the opposite. I hope that we can all unite against this type of egregious behavior that not only makes us all look bad, but could destroy the commentary community as we know it.
I mean, I'll be honest. I think that it's completely appropriate for Asmongold to react to this video and add a ton. Dude, if you watch any of his reaction, you will see how much context he's adding, in my opinion. Also, Hassan, even Hassan's reaction. But the problem with Hassan's reaction is he kind of left it playing. Like, he spent 8 hours doing it, but he made a whole party out of it. This is wild.
Well, guys, if you enjoyed not giving any views to that terrible video, follow, subscribe, throw a prime.
The state of reaction content on Twitch is so broken, these creators feel comfortable looking right into a camera and saying outright, hey, I'm stealing this guy's content. Pay me instead of him.
Bro.
This is not a healthy environment. And with people like Hassan reacting to entire TV shows on stream, my fear is that Sony or Disney comes along, sues everybody, and sets a devastating precedent that could endanger our entire field. Now, before I tell you who the 3 people I'm suing are, I just want to make it clear, that they all met this very specific high bar of criteria that I set forth earlier. These people were not targeted based on their gender, their identity, their political beliefs. All 3 are on this list.
Nice.
In fact, they're the only 3, as far as I could tell, that reacted to the full video. Drum roll, please. Who's sweating at home, guys?
All right, we
Casey
know who it is.
Tron, the queen of...
There's no fucking way. Oh, wait, isn't Casey Tron the girl that gets high all the time?
ripping farts and bong loads.
They do musicals. They're very musical people. Are you being serious? Dog, what do you... Look!
There's no way this is her actual react. Oh my god, the fall off is incredible. The fall off is insane, man. Oh my god, what a... Dude, what the hell is this?
You think I made this?
Frogan, who, bless her soul, she's still rising.
Can I walk away and use the bathroom? Do I have permission?
Bro.
Can I use the bathroom, please? I'll leave it playing.
Oh my god, this is amazing. I just want this to be... I want you to be aware, bro. I want you to be fully aware. You have never, ever seen me do this. And we all know why. It's because I don't steal content. This is insane. Insanity, bro. Rising Star Award, 3-time chief. Wow, look at that, dude. Holy shit. She really Froganed her entire toilet. She went into her bathroom and Froganed the shit out of that place. Holy Frogan.
Liable for me interviewing a Yemeni teenager who's only known genocide his entire life.
What happened?
And Denim's the queen of self-owning.
What happened?
And my God, is she the queen of that?
It's very obvious from the way that guy's talking, he's a Sneeko fan.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, you such a retard.
Bro, I love you, Hassan.
And it turns out he's not a Sneeko fan. He's a Hassan fan.
Can I give you a hug, bro?
I'm so sweaty, bro.
I love you, bro.
None of the hostages that have been released so far have said that they have been raped. The hostages have public statements. You can go look at them.
The sexual assault I experienced should never happen to any human being.
This Yemeni kid is just a Yemeni kid with a gun and is not a Houthi, and there is no proof of him being a Houthi.
Are you a soldier? Yes. Let's see.
You must feel like such a fucking retard.
It's pretty definitive.
He never said Hassan Nasrallah was a good guy.
He literally did.
Yeah. Calling Nasrallah base. I mean, listen.
Now for the fun part. Let's take a look at the complaints, and let's start with my favorite of the 3, the very own, the prestigious, the highly ethical Casey Tron.
Bro, dude, it's kind of hilarious if you think about it. This all started because Ethan Klein unfollowed Frogan on Twitter. This is amazing. This is like Iran's downfall is happening now is because they decided to sponsor October 7th. Dude, October 7th was the worst military technique in the history of time. Second to Frogan complaining that Ethan unfollowed her on Twitter.
A lot of people have been wanting to watch this without necessarily supporting Ethan Klein.
Oh my god, they're all literally the same. They're all retarded. Every single one of them. She just straight up went out and admitted that she's doing it as a market substitute. Bro, this is crazy, dude. Dude, I don't know what happened to Casey Tron, but she looks more and more like Lumpy Space Princess every single day.
So we're gonna watch it.
Well, that's a really dumb thing to say, don't you think? Why are you so comfortable? We've given each complaint a clever little title, and here's Casey Tron's. She smoked more than she spoke. Wow. Casey Tron smoked 42 times during her reaction.
Oh my god, this is crazy, dude.
And just as a silly thought experiment, we thought, wouldn't it be funny if she spent more time smoking than she did talking? And thinking there was no way that that could be true.
No way, dude.
Well, we tallied them up. And lo and behold, there's 15 minutes, 40 seconds of commentary versus 18 minutes and 55 seconds of smoking.
There's no way. There's no fucking way, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. She smoked more than... Wait, she only had 15 minutes of commentary on an hour and 40-minute long video? Hour and 47-minute long, sorry. Wow, dude. Oh my lord.
She spent 3 minutes and 15 seconds longer smoking than she did talking in her quote-unquote reaction. And whatever talking...
I mean, they spelled the word commentary wrong, but damn.
...she did was just to express how confused she was, presumably.
Bro, Ethan just sold all of these fucking Hezbollah supporters pagers, and they're exploding.
From smoking 42 times.
What is happening? I'm trying to follow. I've lost the plot.
She didn't even know what she was reacting to. She didn't pause. She just let it go. Oh my god.
The complaint continues. Indeed, Casey Tron is often too obliterated to comment on the nuke, and instead stares blankly at her computer screen. In a span of 2 hours and
Bro, they put obliterated in the fucking lawsuit.
7 minutes, Casey Tron smokes marijuana, frequently in highly concentrated forms through vaporizers, on 42 separate occasions.
Bro.
At one point, Casey Tron is so wasted that she states, quote, "What is happening? I'm trying to follow, but I've lost the plot."
Yeah, this is the most copyright abuse I've ever seen in my entire life. She's
Yep.
not paying attention. She doesn't even know what's happening. She's not giving commentary. She's just sitting there smoking while this video is entertaining your viewers that she directly admitted is as a market substitute so they do not support Ethan Klein. This is crazy.
To give you an idea, the majority of her commentary comes down to this.
I don't understand this bit that he's doing.
He's read more books than you could ever imagine.
You see them coming out of Qatar.
What
You
is
kids love
going
anime,
on?
right?
He's read more books than you could ever imagine.
What is happening? I'm trying to follow. I've lost the plot.
They do musicals. They're very musical people. Are you being serious?
Bro.
Dog, what do you think I made this? This isn't a music video.
Yeah, this is just stealing content, bro.
Hassan?
And as dumb as all
She needs God. Yeah. She's gone. She's gone. I don't know, man.
That's why if you ever have any problem with this, Nux, just let me know. I will gladly stop. Just I hope you never do, because this is a lot of fun for me. And I know I've only added 11 minutes so far, and we're over halfway through, but 10 minutes. I mean, I don't like stopping I try to stop as little as possible because your stuff's so good.
Obviously, anyone could still find. It's not too late for anyone to find God, but for some people, it's a long fucking road.
Oh man,
this is the part that really got her sued.
A lot of people have been wanting to watch this without necessarily supporting Ethan Klein.
Bro, so it's not transformative content, and it's a market substitute. Holy shit.
Without necessarily supporting Ethan Klein. So we're gonna watch
Wow.
it.
This is like actual copyright abuse, though. Like this is.
Again, I absolutely love Nux. He is the greatest. That's why every single one of these videos you will see thank you to him, a link to his video, and oh hell, Blue Voldemort, motherfuckers.
Quintessential copyright abuse. Like I'm not even exaggerating. Holy shit. The least desirable streamer on Twitch found. Oh, that's Frogan. Never mind.
What the fuck is going on here?
Stating outright that her intention of doing this is
the Casey Tron trials,
so that people who don't want to support me can watch it through her, is why copyright infringement laws exist.
She's right. He is completely right. I think a lot of copyright goes way too far, for example. However, this is a quintessential copyright abuse. This literally is copyright abuse. I can smell her through my screen. This is also nasal abuse. Bro, she probably smells terrible. Her room must smell like a fucking skunk, like a fucking crack
That's
house.
mean.
This is crazy, bro.
Hey,
Actual
hey,
Nurgle
hey,
reaction.
hey,
I thought
hey,
Asmongold
hey,
was the smelliest react. Not even.
Hey. I mean, I'm a heavy stoner too, there, buddy, and my room smells amazing right now. All it takes is a little Athena and some Febreze and some really good smelling weed. For all weed, if you are in the Chicagoland area, Indiana, Michigan, always think about going to King of Buds. I-94 exit 1 in Michigan, out of state, is welcome. They help me with all of my medication needs. Let them help you.
Close. Not even close. Oh my god, her titties are empty. Do you know what that smells like?
You could not and should not do that, especially if your commentary consists of you taking bong loads. At least try to engage with the content. Whoa, what was that? Oh, sorry. That was a flying star. It almost got me. You know we're in your lover.
The rising star. Let's go, dude. All right, next Frogan.
Frogan.
Let's go. Just trigger warning. Trigger warning to anyone. Frogan is probably going to be showing up on stream right now. I don't want to catch you off guard here or anything. It might happen.
Guys, Frogan reaction by
Ah!
exiting. Here
Wow, she actually fucking left and let it play in the background. That's crazy.
she is getting up to leave the video running as she steps out of the room. Is that transformative? I guess the judge will decide. She said, quote, "It's time to watch the new Nuke ethically. Hell yeah." Huh. Very smart to say on camera, by the way. She's
Watching it ethically is obviously implying something very interesting. Ethically means watch it without going to support them. This is crazy. This is crazy, dude.
She said, quote, "Thank you guys so much. I do appreciate everyone's support. And thank you for watching it with me." Well, you are so welcome, and I'm so glad that you were able to enjoy that day. Her commentary is so non-existent that even her own fans begin to call her out.
I don't have any.
Dude, they're taking all of my audience's Magic the Gathering fake card.
Her commentary is so non-existent that even...
Bro! I have someone in my audience that has been going absolutely wild about this, by the way. That has been going, like, bonkers wild. And making, like, Magic cards for the entire fucking Hassan cinematic universe. This is fucking awesome, dude. This is amazing.
Even her own fans begin to call her out.
I don't have anything to say because he's cycling the same fucking points over and over again. What more?
Even her own audience told her you're not commentating on anything, you're just playing the video.
Commentary do you need on him repeating the same fucking points for the whole first hour and 1 minute and 32 seconds? It's been the same shit over and over again.
It literally has
over and
This video
over.
could have been condensed into 20 fucking minutes. Like, what commentary do you want me to add by, like, oh, this guy's a fucking idiot, he's meant to...
Well, you don't have to steal the video. It's simple. Just don't steal the video. It's literally that easy. All you had to do was not steal the video. What kind of a point is that? Oh, I don't know, I'm not reacting to it. I'm not reacting to it properly. Why are you complaining that I don't have commentary? It's just long. Fucking Hijabba the Hutt over here is trying to explain to you the ethics of keeping Princess Leia as a slave.
Mentally ill and he's having a mental breakdown and uploaded it to fucking YouTube. And make at least one good point. What do you want me to make a point on?
Oh, I forgot. She also said, "Can I use the bathroom, please? I'll leave it playing." You may use the bathroom, Krogan, although I don't advise it.
Can I use the bathroom, please? I'll leave it playing.
No! Oh my God! She just does it. It's over. Like, this is quintessential.
Oh, so good.
Abuse. This is crazy. They're actually gonna get stoked over the coals, bro. They are actually gonna get stoked over the coals. By the way, another reason why I fucking hate this bitch. Right, dude, literally, all these people are completely insufferable, all in their own rights. I'm pretty sure Casey Tron also did like did all sorts of wild amounts of like false allegations, if I remember correctly. But hold on, let me see. Check this one out, baby.
I have no pity at all for any fucking soldiers. This stress
I
thank you
hate
so
this
much.
clip.
I will never have any fucking pity for any fucking soldiers. The U.S. military? Who fucking who?
Fuck
I hope
you.
we get PTSD.
Bro,
Go to hell.
when she is crying in court, she is gonna regret all of these words. Dude, I keep winning. Have any of you noticed how much I keep winning? It's not
I
easy
have.
to
It's
keep
great.
winning this way. I would say for a normal person, but for me, it's actually fairly easy. I am consistent, and I am a moral man following the way of God, and I just keep winning. It's not easy for most people, but for me, it's actually very easy. All you have to be is patient and have a little bit of faith. Have a little bit of faith. And God will get the retards in your behalf.
I do the ones the ones I'm like whatever about the U.S. soldiers are the ones that like acknowledge that like what they did was wrong. They didn't know back then. Whatever. You're a good person in my book. I'm like a Tom. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted. The U.S. military that are like, yeah, like, you know, I did this back then, but now I know it's wrong. Like, I'm changed. Like, fuck imperialism. Fuck this. You don't deserve the PTSD. But like any other motherfucker, you're joining them. Like, oh my God, I want my fucking Camaro, no student loans. Fuck you. I hope you get PTSD. And I hope you get no health insurance when you get back into fucking America.
Well, zero sympathy from here. That's all I have to say. All I
Right
have
here,
to say is
Brogan.
no sympathy from this
Right
little
here.
guy. Dude, it's so
Yep.
easy, bro.
Fucking
It is so
fat
easy every
cunt.
time. Holy shit, editor, can you like put a blur on her for some of
Thank
this?
you.
I don't want my audience to look at her for as long as they have.
Oh,
It must
almost
not be
puked up
easy
my
on them.
lunch
I don't
looking
wanna
at
give
that.
my audience PTSD by showing her on screen too much. You understand? However, I do have to note that you're not a good person. You're a shitty person. You fucked around, and you're finding out. Oh, it's glorious.
This into your stomach. And let me state the obvious. Jew and
Apparently thinks Twitch is liable for me interviewing a Yemeni teenager who's
Bro, she left for 2 minutes. She just fucking steals content. This is crazy.
only known genocide his entire life.
What happens?
Well, you just pause it. That's it. You just pause the video, right? Like you get up and you go to the bathroom. You just pause it.
Yeah.
You could pause it. Pause it. Play something else. Play your own content if you had any. But her whole content is non-existent. Her whole content is just trying her best to suck at Hassan Schmeat.
They should be watching for you. But if you get up to go to the bathroom and they keep watching my video, they're clearly not watching for you, right?
True.
As lazy and pathetic as her reaction is, this is not why she's getting sued. This is.
Thank you guys so much. I do appreciate everyone's support. And thank you for watching it with me. First time viewer, time to watch the nuke ethically. Hell yeah.
The nuke ethically. Oh my god.
I found my way from Reddit. Hi guys, welcome Reddit people. Reddit people, Reddit people. I came from the H3 Snark Reddit. Ethan is so pathetic while Hassan is in Japan. I'm bothered having a great time. Exactly. We're gonna watch it live, yes. He doesn't want people to know when it's dropping because we're all watching through other streamers. And I suggest you all watch it through other people as well.
It's
Oh, God, she admitted it again. Oh my
God,
Lord.
these people are
Dude,
stupid.
These fucking communist fucks really don't think that anything will happen to them. See, it's the same shit every single time. You have to realize Hassan Piker, he goes out there on stream and he essentially endorses looting, literally looting businesses during riots because he says it's just redistributing the wealth. He supports violent riots that are looting people because it redistributes the wealth. Dude, these people are demons, bro. Demons. Let me see if I can even find that clip. Hassan. Okay, I don't know if I'll find this clip. He has so many clips talking about redistributing wealth. Hassan looting. I would really like to find this. I found a new one. I found a different one that I didn't even know about, actually, where he endorses looting people. That's crazy. That's crazy. I completely accidentally found a different clip that I didn't even know about of him endorsing looting. You've got to be fucking kidding me. I didn't even know this clip existed. Holy shit, I didn't even know this was
more
a
of
clip.
this
Oh my
dumbass?
god.
And his whole kiosk was ransacked. All the chips were broken and pulled apart. Things were taken off of it. And he was saying that he was injured because he was trying to stop the kids, and they hit his head, his neck, his back. The gentleman is in his 60s. He was talking.
What's
to
funny
the
about that,
EMTs
you
were there and
fucking little
talking to
shit?
The police that were there, giving them a report of what happened. But a totally just innocent victim in all this. That he was just doing his job, going about his day, and his business got ransacked there. But from where we are here, it does that the officer of circumventing them in that sense. And from my perspective, that's.
I fucking despise local media, dude. There you go. There is no better representation of how dog water local media is and how much they exacerbate like narratives that you see on Fox News.
Bro, this person got robbed and beaten.
What role they play in the boomer reactionary pipeline. Local media talking about $3 worth of
mouthful of
fucking
food.
Doritos. Like, there was a bank run or some shit. Like, also want to fucking make it seem like, this is a riot that was completely out of control.
Bro, dude, it's $3 Doritos, so it's okay to loot people? Not even the clip I wanted.
It's tragedy porn met with also like black unruly teenagers. Look at them.
Oh, it's the black unruly teenagers. That's what it is. Let me see if I can find the
tragedy
actual fucking
porn.
clip. I need to find this, man. The one I actually wanted. I found it! My God!
Damage for the sake of profit.
In a video game!
Why is it so hard to just say that setting a car on fire is bad?
What do you think he would post on Twitter if he came back to his Porsche on fire?
Exactly. This is the core of most of the luxury beliefs that fuel these protests. These people never have to live with the consequences of their own suicidal empathy.
There's good stuff happening on the protest side always. You only see the looting of Target. You don't see the redistribution of the goods that they took from Target back to the community.
Even if
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
You don't see the looting. You don't see the redistribution of wealth.
Yeah, they gave it
fucking
back.
Leased car. Like
He
I
doesn't
don't have
care
to-
if someone burns his car because it's leased. He admitted it, bro. He admitted it. I don't care if someone burns my leased car because it's somebody else that's going to be in trouble.
It's okay because it's not my car and somebody else has to pay for it. Well, I mean, look, at least he's being honest, right?
That's a far more preferable outcome. That's what I'm saying.
If somebody was at Hassan's house or on Hassan's property and Hassan didn't want him there, Hassan would be calling the police to have them get removed.
Hassan Piker, I'm going to kill you. That was an video game. But anyway, so this is Hassan Piker. Like, they are all using the fucking same strats. These fucking communist dirtbags. These revolutionary criminals. All of these bastards. Oh, yeah. Oh, cook them.
It's the stated malicious intent to steal. They talk about watching ethically, but I learned not to steal when I was 5.
Yeah, but then again, your dad isn't a billionaire that's tied to the fucking Turkish political party like Hassan Pikers.
Next is Denims.
All right,
and
let's go,
honestly, just take a look at this, guys. It's a nightmare on Denim Street. Not only did she chair react, but she was kind enough to write her name right at the top just so that we knew that she was stealing my content and it was her room and nobody else's. Judge, did you know that we're on Denim Street right now? Here's some quotes from Denims. We're relying on you to stay live so we don't have to give the nuke views.
Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way. She just admitted it. These people are retarded.
Yeah, I'm going to stream it since he's confirmed it's coming out today. I'm going to stream it. That is very explicit.
Yeah,
Denim
that's
said, quote,
obvious,
well,
yeah.
guys, if you enjoyed not giving any views to that terrible video, give me a follow.
She did it before and after. Dude, this is crazy. She explicitly stated before and after the video that she is doing it to steal the content. She is doing it to be a market substitute.
Subscribe. Throw a prime if you like my content.
My content.
Your content? The Queen of Self-Own included a countdown timer so we could tell exactly how long she was away. After being gone for a few minutes, she returns and then sits silently for another couple of minutes eating.
I'm gonna go pee, and hopefully, when I'm back, they're done with this.
You do look better.
Mr. 305. I see.
You should do this. I have an alternate.
We're relying on you to stay live so we don't give more views on the nuke. Yeah, I'm gonna stream it. Since he confirmed it's coming out today, we're gonna stream it. If you want to watch it with someone else who's already watching it, you know.
Wow, dude. Oh, God. If you're gonna watch it with me instead of giving it views. Oh, Lord, this is crazy.
Come enjoy the watch party somewhere else. If you enjoyed not giving any views to that terrible video, follow, subscribe, throw a prime. If you like the content, if you enjoyed your time here, because I'm going to be honest, I did not want to watch that by myself.
Let me also commercialize it by asking you to reward me financially for stealing his content. That is like chef kiss. By the way.
Yeah, she literally just proved by saying, give me a prime if you like my content. Not only is it stealing his content, but it is clearly stated to be done for financial benefit. Like, it was literally done for financial benefit.
Denims had a very successful stream. She had 43,000 people watching her live. Take a look at the title of her Twitch stream. Ethan Klein Hassan Content Nuke Watch Party. A watch party? I don't think that's fair use. Now, Denims, of course, always delivering the goods. She went on this dude's podcast to debate fair use. And would you be surprised if I told you she said a lot of incriminating things in that podcast?
No. I didn't know about this. Wait, I didn't know about that. Oh, Lord.
Never disappoint.
See, the crazy thing is you got to realize what her career was. Okay, let me explain to you how Denims became a leftist social commentator. All right, she is a leftist political commentator. Do you know her career? I'll give you the TLDR. She drew lolly porn for a living, as far as I remember. She became a prostitute selling nudes on the internet, and then she decided to suck Hassan's dick and become a political content creator. Isn't that nice? Now, you think that's bad, by the way. You think that's bad? You know nothing about how much content she actually steals. She doesn't just steal content, bro. She doesn't just steal content from Ethan. She only has 100,000 followers. Holy shit, she's irrelevant. Not only does she steal content from Ethan, but let me show you her videos. Are you ready to lose your fucking mind? Let's click, let's say, her most recent broadcast from 3 days ago. How does it start? All right, it starts with the stream starting soon. Okay, let's skip 10 minutes in. Oh, she's not there.
Sorry, but I just can't stand it anymore.
She's not
This
there yet.
massive.
It's still stream starting soon, but she's not here yet. Okay, let's skip 15 more minutes. Let's skip more. Oh, she's just stealing content. All right. She plays someone else's content, and she's not here yet. All right. 30 minutes in. Stream starting soon. Still stealing content. Still not here. All right. Okay. What about 45 minutes into the stream? She is still not here.
Amount of administrative things that you might need to do.
Is she here? I don't even know.
But it's not like it is not nearly as difficult as uploading your entire life.
She showed up,
to a country that you've never been to before.
Here she's not here.
This is
like it's difficult in like
45 minutes she shows up. You got to realize this is every single one of her streams. A quarter of her streams, by my estimate, are just stealing videos. Like here's another stream. This is literally the content. She goes live with the stream starting soon. We'll skip 15 minutes in.
It's okay. I understand.
And she shows up in an hour. There she is. There she is. But almost all of her streams are literally just stream starting soon while stealing someone else's video and then eventually showing up. This is like a serial copyright abuser, in my opinion.
Points.
I want to be clear.
Like, she makes Sniper Wolf look like a fucking genius.
On my opinion on like filler content and stuff. Like, I think filler content, like, you shouldn't do it. I know I do it.
You shouldn't do it. I do it.
As a React stream. And I try to do it only when I do it with like Vox videos or Vice videos and stuff like that. Because at least I'm not like directly ripping from one content creator and not like a whole team.
Bro, she knows that she's ripping content. She just wants it to be from a team of content creators instead of one.
And stuff. And most of those videos have like 5 million views. I only get like...
That doesn't matter. That is irrelevant. It doesn't matter how many views they get. It's copyright abuse regardless.
500 viewers. Like out what? I'm taking maybe 50 views from the video. It's a lot.
That doesn't matter. Oh my God. She's just admitting to her crimes. How do you do this?
Harder to feel like, I guess, bad about that. Whereas like...
I don't care if you feel bad about it. It's a crime.
I would feel very bad about doing that to like a single content creator. The majority of people say that...
You mean like Ethan?
They literally wouldn't watch Hell's Kitchen unless I was streaming it. And it doesn't...
So she streams TV shows as watch party. See, when I stream TV shows or whatever, my content is all extra commentary. Dude, you could just look at my, whenever I look at an Adventure Time episode, my reaction is more than double the length of the episode.
Yeah, that's why I'll never actually like watch anything other than Nux unless I get permission from somebody, because I don't think I can add enough commentary to where I know I won't be able to get in trouble. Like even on Nux's videos, like I've only added another hour in the last 20, like another minute in the last 20. So like there hasn't really been anywhere for me to even need to stop. I'm just hitting the reset button on my stuff over here. Watching Nux. Like I said, if he ever has a problem with me doing this, he knows my email.
Episode. You don't understand. Yes, it's much easier to sit back and let the episode play and not contribute. Absolutely. But oh my God, dude.
Necessarily mean that I'm reacting hard enough. You know, I'm sure if you click on a random
reacting hard enough
part in the video, I might not be saying anything, sure, whatever, and I might walk away from the screen. But it's about like,
yeah, I might walk away from the screen. Yeah, I might walk away from the screen. Yeah, I might be stealing content, but you know,
it's why like fucking Toast started streaming Death Note. It's not about the actual show at a certain point. It's the same reason you watch shows with your friends. You want to watch it with...
Yeah, but you're making money off of it by broadcasting it. It is literally not like watching a show with your friends. Oh my God.
Other people. A lot of people go to watch streamers on Twitch for their React content almost as a curator. So they don't actually...
But that's... What is going on? What is fucking happening?
Actually want to go through YouTube themselves and watch a bunch of videos, and they probably never will go through YouTube and click a bunch of videos.
Do you know the first thing I ever said to Hassan Piker, by the way? Because he used to follow me on Twitter. So the first thing I ever said to Hassan Piker was I messaged him, react harder, bro. This was before I realized he was a terrorist supporter. Yeah, so anyway, it's just funny.
They like going to Twitch because they like to have it as like, this streamer is curating fun content that I want to watch.
Like, I'm
From the people that I've talked to, the people who watch Twitch content are specifically there to watch it so they don't have to scroll through YouTube and find a video they like. If someone watches content, I already said this, if someone watches content on someone else's stream, there is a very low likelihood that they're going to go watch it separately and give...
She's admitting that it's a market substitute.
You like the view or the like, or the people who are watching content on Twitch, curated Twitch content on Twitch, aren't necessarily people that would be watching content on YouTube.
That doesn't matter. None of that. Oh my God. I'm like actually appalled that she's so retarded.
That, my friend, is called theft.
Yeah, that's called copyright abuse. That is called violating copyright law. Holy shit, she got destroyed. She needs to go back to drawing lolly porn or whatever she was doing.
And you're a thief. And now I'm suing you.
Damn, bro. This is fucking awesome. Bro, beat me. Next
one
time,
more.
Do nothing.
One
Win.
more.
Bro, this is amazing.
Do I need to pull the picture out again?
Bro. This is cinema.
Just a testimony to how brazen and how safe they've, gotten. That she thinks she can go out in public on video and say shit like, I'm stealing this content because I want to. I'm coping even though I know it's stealing. When people watch it with me, they're definitely not going to go watch the original. Like, You are way too comfortable committing crimes out in the open. Well, there you have it. 3 separate lawsuits for 3
No, that was the
separate
last one, wasn't it?
geniuses.
Bro, this is so good, dude. This is so fucking awesome.
Now, I want to make it clear again, and I hope it's been obvious about why I'm suing these 3 people and not others. These people not only violated all of the principles of fair use, they also did it maliciously. And
he's right. He's completely right.
That's the part that really got me. I think if you're a reactor on Twitch, for the most part, if you make a good faith effort to comment, and if you make a good faith effort to promote the author, to link to them, to try to drive traffic to the original video, I think you're probably pretty much doing the right thing, and that's...
Fuck yes, baby. Fuck yeah, dude. That I am fully on board with that. I completely agree. That's just facts. I mean, Ethan reacts to stuff sometimes. Like, absolutely. Literally. Holy shit.
It's fine. And I would never sue someone for that. Take it to these 3 absolute morons to state their intention to steal my property on video. You know, and to all the detractors who are saying that I'm targeting women, that...
I just realized he's saying 3 women. Dude, you don't understand. I was so sure this was going to be defamation lawsuits, but this is literally a million times better. This is so much better, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
2 women and Frogan. Yeah, I know, chat. No, absolutely. This is insane, man.
That I'm a hypocrite for suing for copyright infringement. I just have this to say.
I have this to say. Fuck you.
I don't care. What I do hope, though, is that you'll support their crowdfunding efforts to defend themselves. Because let's face it, I want to make sure there's money left over for me when I win my lawsuits.
Oh my God.
Thanks for watching, everybody. It's been a great time.
It has been a great time. It has been a great time.
I'll see you around.
Fuck yeah, dude. You know, I'll link this video in the description, of course. Yeah, no, definitely support Ethan Klein. This was a fucking banger. I am so happy. Look at the description. All right, what's
I agree. Go support
Denims,
Ethan.
Frogan, Caseytron coming soon. Read the full complaints. Damn, and he has the full lawsuits in the description. Ethan unfollowing Frogan. Oh, yes, that's what started it all. It's what started it all. I wanted to show you some shit, because apparently stuff's been kind of heated on Twitter. So Caseytron responded. Caseytron says she will be suing Ethan Klein. So wait, so Caseytron responded to a parody account saying, well, I'm suing you too. Good comeback, good comeback, good comeback. Not a single thought between her ears. Love that. All right, Denim's response. Denim says it's 2025. Ethan Klein is suing creators for fair use. It's not fair use. It's literally not fair use. But I guess, hey, I guess we'll see how it plays out in
Legal
court.
defense fund below.
Jesus. Oh, the content. Legal defense fund below. She made a second GoFundMe. For those of you that are unaware, she made a GoFundMe before, and she made a GoFundMe before claiming she was going to sue Ethan for defamation. Realized that she had absolutely no lawsuit against him for defamation. God damn. Oh my God, this is fucking crazy. And she deleted that lawsuit. Hold on, I want to see how much money she actually made. I want to see how much money she raised on that bullshit. She raised $2,700. What a fucking loser. And everyone that donated to her was also a loser. Oh my God, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. She made $2,700. Oh, she's getting fucked, man. Oh, this is so much. It's so nice. It is so nice. It's so nice. It's so good. I love it. All right. Anyway, content keeps going, of course, obviously. So apparently somebody has been malicious here. So Dexertonox, this is one of the Hassan Glazers on Twitter, says Ethan Klein reveals he created his content nuke video to bait Hassan into watching it so he could sue him for copyright. That's literally not true. He made the content nuke video because it was a fucking banger video. Also, added bonus, if you steal his content, he'll sue you. Because Hassan never finished the video after spending 9 hours reacting to half, Ethan is suing 3 smaller female streamers instead. This is crazy. So Ethan says, I was never going to sue Hassan because I asked him to react to it. That's a presumed license. And anyway, his usage is obviously fair use. Actually, the best example of it, right? Because he spent like 9 hours reacting to it. I specifically sued these 3 because they're malicious statements to act as a market substitute. True. Pretty obvious, knowing lying is part of the propaganda effort. True. A lot of you don't know this, but Hassan's audience has been doing the same thing to me. Hassan's audience has literally been doing the same thing to me in regards to just straight up lying about me. There's this one guy that's been making endless posts about me. Nuxaka used to not be an Israeli citizen. I'm still not. He moved to Israel after the Gaza genocide began. This is not true, because he wanted to personally participate in it and benefit from it by living in a stolen Palestinian home on stolen Palestinian land. No, what are you fucking talking about? What are you yammering? 1 million views, 23,000 likes. I can't respond, I'm blocked. But, you know, endless content, endless. Bro, none of this is true, and he just keeps going and keeps yapping.
No, Nux moved to the state that looks a lot like a big penis. At least that's where I believe he moved. Because he used to live in Canada. He no longer lives in Canada. I'm pretty sure he moved to the giant penis state.
Holy shit! Millions of views on this garbage. Anyway, it's the fucking concerted propaganda effort. It's the propaganda effort. They just want to absolutely destroy you. Why is he talking like he knows you personally? Now you see, this is why I don't actually want to give away my personal information to the Hassan audience. I don't want them to kill me. I don't want them to murder me. That's why. When they're all literally dancing on tweets on my fake.
You should have come to the Chicagoland area, Nux. I'd have protected you.
Grave, trying their absolute hardest to try to get me murdered by Iran for some reason. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. I will keep winning because God is on my side, and they will keep losing because God doesn't like terrorists. Thank you so much for being here.
And neither do I.
Good day. This was a good day. I'm still, by the way, sleeping on the defamation lawsuit. I am seriously considering doing it. But in the meantime, we'll see how this plays out. We'll see how this plays out first, and then maybe I'll go through with it. I showed you ample evidence that I could do it. Yeah, no, these people are gonna face massive legal consequences, and I will be honest, it is very, very fun for me personally. Thank you for joining, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Like, subscribe, and this video was streamed live on kick.com.
And there's his Kick account. Another banger video. Absolutely love Nux. And he might say that he's got proof of damages. I still believe he's too rich to sue. He's too rich. He can't prove shit because he makes too much money. That is what I believe. Wholeheartedly. Wholeheartedly. Oh, Asmund did it too yesterday. Uh-oh. All right. Well, that is it for this one. Again, Nux, thank you very much for allowing me to watch your videos. It is very much appreciated. You really you make the time go by. I've been stuck off of work now for 5 months. And you are single-handedly keeping me sane, my friend. Single-handedly. Again, thank you very much for letting me watch your videos. This was Nux teaching me all about the newest Twitch drama. So much fun. So much fun. Alrighty, I will see you in the next one. Later.